Kia ora, good morning. It is Wednesday. I am Mike from Markets, and yeah, if I haven't seemed as enthusiastic as normal so far this week, that's because my voice is a bit cuspy, and my usual manner of conveying enthusiasm, which is basically yelling at an iPhone, that's a little too tough. Coughing fits and stuff. So I need to speak a little more softly. And with that needlessly long and arguably just needless explanation out of the way, this is Kiwibank Markets in a minute. And a bit. Yeah. Okay, so two major drivers overnight. Same drivers as last night, actually. US-China developments and Brexit. So US-China. On the US side of the equation, a handful of Chinese tech companies, they were blacklisted over alleged human rights violations. Serious stuff, but possibly also a negotiating tactic. And then we had word that the White House is looking at ways to restrict investments into China. So remember at the start of last week, US officials were busy refuting reports that they were looking at ways to stifle investment to China? Yeah. Anyway, balancing the equation, as all good equations should be, Chinese officials were asked if retaliation to the US blacklisting would be forthcoming, and the response was, and I'm quoting here, "Stay tuned." Ominous. There's also this whole thing about a tweet from an MBA owner. Firsthand, maybe. Anyway, reactions, risk assets like global equities, they took a bit of a hit on all that. Yeah, okay, enough US-China, onto Brexit. Basically, he said, she said, or he leaked, she said. So an unnamed source from Boris Johnson's team leaked overnight that securing a deal with the EU would be nigh on impossible because German Chancellor Angela Merkel had made unacceptable demands. Now, the EU jumped to Merkel's defence. They called out the UK for playing a blame game. Lots of direct quotes this morning. Anyway, the key outtake for markets was that a deal would be unlikely, and that pummeled the pound and added another reason to sell European equities. Just by the numbers, US and European equity markets, they are off the pace by between 0.5% and 1%-ish this morning. Pound worst performing global currency overnight, and the New Zealand dollar that rallied back into the low 63s yesterday after word that Grant Robertson was sitting on a Scrooge McDuck money bin worth of cash, but then was dragged lower overnight on that US-China stuff, back below 63 cents. In fact, we're not far off where we opened yesterday, like it never happened. Yeah. Okay, that'll do, I think. More detail on first hand. Have a happy Wednesday. Kia pai tō rā.